our cold brew carafe. Y'all can hear me. I love our cold brew carafe because you save so much money and it's so easy, whether you want to do tea or whether you want to do cold brew. So, what I did today, well, actually, I did last night, was I took the insert for the cold brew carafe and you take 1 cup of coarsely ground coffee and whatever your favorite is. I like certain Starbucks ones, so I buy those and ground them up. I buy them when they're on sale. And then you take 16 peppermint candies and put them in there with the coffee. Then you're going to put that down in your cold brew carafe, and then you're going to slowly fill it with water. And the reason, just room temperature water is fine, or out of the tap, which where whatever you do your water. And you want to do it slowly, because if you do it too fast, then your coffee is going to rise up and come out the top. So you want to do it slow so it keeps the coffee down in there. And then you're going to let it sit in the refrigerator for 8 to 12 hours. However long, you figure out your consistency, how you like it. If you like it a little bit stronger, especially for this one, because you're going to be adding milk to it, then you can do that as well. So then when it's done brewing, you're just going to pull this out. I let it drain back down in there. And the reason mine's already out is because you don't want to let it sit more than the 8 to 12 hours, because you don't want it to get bitter. And then what I do is then I would sit it on here, and then, discard that. So, and then to make this, it's a Mocha Mint Cold Brew. So what we're going to do is, first I'm going to fill my cup with some ice. Okay. And then in here I have, and you can, it's, sorry, I put the lid on here so I wouldn't spill it. Half a cup your milk of choice. So whether you do oatmeal, almond milk, coconut milk, regular milk, skim milk, whatever your favorite milk is. So we did a half a cup of that. And then we're 4 ounces of the peppermint cold brew. All right, gonna mix that in there. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of your favorite chocolate syrup. And my favorite is Hershey's. All right, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of that. This is so hard. And then we're going to pop that back on. We're going to give it a shake. Mix all that chocolate and everything together. We're going to pour it over our ice. Look at that. Okay. And then Judy talked about homemade whipped topping. So I used our Power Chef with the whipping blade. And all it is, so simple. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I did 2 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar. Actually, the recipe calls for regular sugar, but I prefer confectioner's sugar. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Then you just pull it. You'll feel it getting thicker. I scraped the sides with our wonderful spatula and then pulled it until it was thick. I put it in the little container. I threw it in the freezer for a little bit and then put it in the refrigerator because I didn't want it to freeze solid. Okay. Then I'm going to take one of my spoons and I'm going to put a big dollop on the top. Don't want my coffee to overflow. Then I crushed some cinnamon, some of the cinnamon discs, and we're going to and you can do them as fine as you want. I just did them a little bit bigger just because it makes it look so pretty. And let's see, I don't want to tip it because I don't want to spill it all over my computer. So I'm going to drop you down. Can you see it?
That is fabulous, Gail. Oh.
And so, what a great thing, for leftover candy canes after the end of the season. What do you do with that? All those candy canes you decorated your tree or put out for people that they didn't eat, or those mints that we put out, just crush them up. And I did what Judy has always recommended, that you put them in a bag and smash them so you don't dull the blades in your choppers. So I did that, made that, and then there you go.
Oh, that looks amazing.